So here I am. I'm about to take my first stitch. So I'm going to, this is Hardneck. So if you're dealing with Softneck garlic, it does not keep as long, but it does braid easier. This Hardneck garlic, I'm really having to be the boss of this garlic, and I'm really manhandling it. So just keep that in mind. This is not going to work with Hardneck garlic if you have a soft touch. You're going to have a really firm touch. So I'm bringing in this new head. This is kind of like doing a French braid. And so I've taken one stitch here, and then, meaning like I've done one braiding move, and then I'm going to bring this head right here and tuck it right there. And then I'm bringing this stem, which is the furthest stem back. When you look at, this is the top, this is the middle, and this is the back. And I'm going to bring that forward. And again, I have to really like kink it to get it in place. And then I tuck this head in as close as I can to the braid. And then I'm going to add another one. And the same thing. I'm going to put it right here. And then I'm looking for the lowest bundle, because at this point we're dealing with pairs in some cases and some singles. And so I look for the one that's the lowest, and I kink it over like that. And after I kink it over, oh, and I should be paying close attention. So I am braiding my string in with one of those sets. That should probably actually follow this one. And then, come here, my string is very long. Okay, and then I'm going to pull this down so that it is just making contact with this piece that I just made the stitch with. And then I'm going to take the furthest set down, which is, oh, I forgot, I need to add another piece of garlic. So I'm going to add this. With every stitch, you add a new head. So I'm going to put that there, and then I take these and I'm going to kink them with force and excitement and energy. I'm going to kink them over here, and then I'm going to tuck this in a little bit there. And then with my new stitch, I get new garlic. And as I do this, I am keeping these flat. And look how beautiful they are. They're really like coming out nicely. So one's on one side, one's on the other side, one's on one side, and then the other side. And then I'm going to add again. And I would like to keep 2, 4, 6, 7. I would like to keep adding and keep braiding because it's so fun. But because these are firsts, and because I like to share them, I can't make my braids too big, because then I can't share them with as many people and I wouldn't have much to plant. So I'm going to tuck that back in. And then, oh gosh, I can't resist. I'm going to add one more. It's kind of ridiculous. I just think they're so pretty when you make them really full. Okay, and then I'm going to, I noticed that took some effort to make that kink, and you have to make the kink in the right place. And then I tuck that in. And then I am going to just braid without adding, because I have enough heads of garlic in there. Sufficient heads. And I'm going to braid for probably 5 or 6 inches. My string is getting lost. There we go. And you'll notice that that my sets are not quite even in size. And if I want to, I could let, because this bundle is rather wimpy because one of these is really small, I'm going to let this piece here, which is in this really thick bundle, I'm going to let it go with these. Really, it's like a hooah! It's here braiding this stuff. It's pretty hilarious. And then this one, okay, hooah! And this one, hooah! Okay, now I've braided far enough And now I'm going to hold the garlic right here, right above where the garlic stops, and I'm going to kink it like that. Okay, and that is really tight, and notice it's just a couple inches above where this garlic is. And then I'm gonna grab my knife, because this is getting kind of out of hand with how long the string is. Probably need like a yard or a yard and a half. And then I'm gonna I'm holding this with my thumb right here, and then I'm gonna come around once, and I'm gonna come around twice, and then I'm going to tie myself a little loop right here. Wasn't my best loop, but that's okay. And then I'm gonna find a spot where I can tuck it in right here. Up. And then I'm gonna pull that tight. And so this way, as the greenery from the garlic dries out and gets smaller, this is going to actually tighten and cinch on that greenery, so it's not going to fall. So that's a pretty great way of doing it. And look at how beautiful